I got 2 of my midterm grades back. Mama's gonna get an A on the final. Do you think I can do it?
Yeah.
And I think it's just motivation. I think that's what it is. Defend your answers.
You're like, what's wrong with your computer? Let me fix it. Let me take it apart.
Sounds a bit more exciting than reading right now. I'm using my phone and hopefully you can hear me. Today's Tuesday. Hello. I do not have class tonight. However, I'm gonna do some reading, gonna do some refresher. I got 2 of my midterm grades back. One of them, my pediatric feeding and motor speech, so CAS, and dysarthria, I got a 87. So, you know what? I'll take it. My infancy class, I got a 76. Not happy about that. The wording was really confusing. You know what? It's fine. Whatever. And we're gonna strive for an A. Yes. Mama's gonna get an A on the final. Do you think I can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. This is a change of scenery, and also sorry if the video is shaky. I'm using my hand. My toddler is in bed, should be napping, isn't. And I have been reading for like 10 minutes. I'm struggling to focus at the moment. It's very difficult. And I think it's just motivation. I think that's what it is. I'm lacking motivation for this specific class. And part of it is the midterm grade because I did study, I did review, I did all the things that one does to prepare for a midterm, and it wasn't enough. Anyway, we're gonna get back to reading. I don't have any way to prop my phone up, but just know that I'm reading. Okay. Finished chapter 1. Here's what I know. So the chapter's on developmental language disorders. There's no subtypes of DLD, and children with DLD have problems with form, content, and use. What I know about DLD? No one knows anything. That's great. On to chapter 2. I'm back. It's hours later. I feel vindicated. I defended my answers. I was right. I feel vindicated. Defend your answers. Defend your answers. Defend your grade. It is yet again a new dawn, a new day, and we're alive with the spirit of a young heart. I'm getting off the couch. What got done yesterday? I read most of chapter 2. Chapter 3 and chapter 6 are next. I'm debating if I want to keep the light off or not. Because if I turn the light off, chances are I'm going to get way too sleepy and not be able to really focus. I think I'm going to read I'm going to read until 1:30, and then I'm going to work on some group work. Done that. I'm looking at the discussion boards, and don't mind my nail desk back here. My husband built that, by the way. He made it out of a pallet. How cool is that? He's so talented. And yeah, for right now, we are going to study, so there'll be a time lapse. Maybe one day I'll do one of those 3-hour-long study with me type videos. I don't know. Of course, when I go to actually be productive, my computer starts acting up. And not acting up, because if I say that, my husband sees this, he's gonna be
You're like, what's wrong with your computer? Let me fix it. Let me take it apart. Let me put it back together. You know, I can really put this one part in here that's gonna be really...
He's really techy, which is nice. Oh, I gotta show you our desk. Yeah, he also got me an ultra-wide monitor. And I didn't realize how helpful that would have been if I had an ultra-wide monitor from the start. He tried to convince me to get an ultra-wide monitor, and he was going to pay for it. But I was like,
I don't need that.
and I was like, maybe 2 monitors would be nice. I can have 2 screens. And he was like,
Just get an ultra-wide.
he talked me down, and he convinced me. And I was like, okay, fine. And he put it up, and I was like,
This is amazing.
so honey, if you're seeing this, love you very much. Okay, now that my computer's back up, I'm gonna put you in time lapse for real this time, and I'm gonna get to reading. We're back. It is 1:30. It is time now to switch task. Do some group work, which sounds a bit more exciting than reading right now. I would much rather do that. Chapter 2 is on assessment. It's going great. Test, retest, validity, reliability, all that good stuff. The assignment I'm going to be working on is about MLU and TTR. Oh, also, I did my nails again. That's how I save money on getting my nails done. I do them myself. Eventually, at some point, I'll do a video about doing my nails and whatnot, but not today. Today is about grad school. That took forever, but it's done. So, can't complain. My child didn't take a nap, by the way. I will see you probably tomorrow. I have class tomorrow. Hello. Today is actually Friday. I did not vlog yesterday because I didn't do any schoolwork yesterday. I actually went to the aquarium with one of my best girlfriends, and we brought our 2 kiddos, and it was a ton of fun. I had so much fun. I am a little tired because, I mean, you've got a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old who are skipping their nap to go on a little adventure. It was fun. It was very fun, and we both have very easy kids, very great kids, but it's it was still a lot. I was going to do some schoolwork. I was going to read. I was going to make some notes. Because that's, you know, what I said the plan was for break. But I think I'm getting... I don't know if it's burnt out. And we're back. Welcome to my kitchen table. This is the puzzle that I'm going to be doing today. I'm so excited. It is from Buffalo Games and Puzzles. Not sponsored, but if they wanted to, that'd be really cool. So... anyway, the point of why I'm even here doing this right now. Burnout and imposter syndrome. It super sucks. That little voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. That little dude is a hater. A major hater. And they're a liar. They're not telling the truth. You can do anything that you decide to do. It just takes some work and some amount of flexibility. What do I mean by flexibility? I mean allowing yourself grace to do other things. Should I be reading for school? Probably. Am I going to right now? Hell no. I am going to reconnect with myself and take some time to enjoy being me. So yeah, I'll see you later. And at some point I want to show you how I take notes, because I made a template to do my own notes, and I think it's kind of the best thing I've ever done, like for myself in grad school. I think it's pretty cool. And I think it's cute to look at. So I'm gonna do this for a minute, for a while, and I will see you eventually at some point. Hello. It is yet another new dawn, new day, and we are mostly alive with the spirit of a young heart. Today's actually Saturday. I don't normally do schoolwork on Saturdays, but I didn't do it yesterday, and I am trying to refresh and make really, really good notes. Still on chapter 2. But after this, I just have chapter 3 and chapter 6. I think I allowed my midterm grade to affect how I actually read. That's not going to work. I am going to go back to the way that I did read before I got that midterm grade, because really and truly, it's not the way that I study, it's not the way that I retain information, and it's not the way that I read. The problem is those questions were confusing. If I could give an example without like risking the integrity of the class or the midterm or, you know, my place in my grad program, I would, because truly, really and truly, like, a lot of people felt the same way. So I know I'm not the only one, and hopefully she will be so kind as to ask those questions, because I do think it's quite unfair, but we will see. So for right now, I am going to work on chapter 2. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time reading. I don't think it's an efficient use of my time. I don't think it's an effective way to read if I like pour over every word, interfering in the way that I rationalize what is most important and what will likely pop up on the midterm, and also what is relevant to my clinical practice when I graduate. With that said, we're going to get started. Okay, my husband has company over, so I am going to wrap up for today. There's actually not much else in the chapter that I'm not already familiar with. I feel comfortable enough in the information that I do know to stop for today. This week.